everybody, Horfade here. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time we got our very first Pokemon Rowlet, along with a few others that we had to go on. But this time, I'm actually re-recording this because I screwed up with the previous recording where the audio was not recording. But to make up for that, this will be a longer part. Well, I say longer part, but I'm realizing what I'm realizing is that I will need to do longer recording sessions with this game. I very much learned from that failed recording how very different this Pokemon game is compared to others, so you will find that out, how this goes. You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. Yeah, we have to go crafting, right. I'll supply you what you need to make your first Pokemon ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Lend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case a Pokeball. Thanks, Joy-Con Drift. But also, I really know I'm going to need a lot of Pokeballs, so I'll make 20 already. Now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe that was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. It wasn't, because it was a failed recording. But thanks. You recall, of course, Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. I said that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. Duly, not dully. And on that note, here you are. Da-da-da-dun! Yay. Prepared this volume just for you. It hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. I can complete lots of research tasks to help fill out the Pokedex. And goes for me, of course. I also got Pokemon research as a survey course member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good Horfade. Excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're at Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? Standing guards, I can't leave a post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People have something to talk to you about, however, request icon displayed above them. Which, Pokemon has had side quests before, but never in a way like this. Where they're very much, where it's like, oh, you're actually pointing out the side quest this time. Oh shit, fuck. Yes, Wurmple, you want to go get me a Wurmple, but also, fuck, what did you just say about evolution? I wanted to read that. I skipped that again. I skipped that in the first failed recording by accident. I skipped it by accident again here. Press survey course, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, would you let me have it? Yes. I wish I knew what it said about evolution. I wish I should read that again. Oh well. Whatever, we know how a Pokemon evolves. When it gets to a certain level, it evolves, or other ways, you know. You can tough for heading outside. Of course you are. The survey course have to get out about the Pokedex book they're working on, right? On your way, come to find out all about Starly. I'm certainly not terrifying creature. When I see Starly, I feel simply whole. At least hard to actually touch one, mind you. Is any seed Starly entry into that Pokedex the moment you complete it? Shinx here markings, but what are they? I can't remember. Keep me up at night. If you get the Shinx, could you show it to me? I gotta see one with my own eyes. Boop. Here we go. Let's have. Oh, microphone. Fucking microphone fell over. It landed on the keyboard, and I hope nothing went wrong with the recording. Thanks to that. Oh god, I hope not. We'll find out in editing. Let's have a peek at those round ears. Recording seems fine. That's it. Its ears have that yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. It felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only a throat's my brain and bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Potion. Righto, let's get to it, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I need your help to carry out, my boy. Details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference any time. Oh boy. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and earn rewards for your work. One last piece of advice, Warfan. If you see a wild Pokemon attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge. Watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon's attacks. That way, hopefully you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. Got it. Why does my headphones feel odd today? $10 had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx Thundershock. But don't you worry, I got lots of experience to run and teach you plenty. Talk Aria learned some tips for carrying out research tasks. Let me show you some Survey Course wisdom. Focus fun with ZL, press down button to open the Pokedex. See what task you have for that Pokemon. Mine knows you have a research task to how many beauty you got. Catching one just isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, then more and more. When it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. Have I'm telling press X for your Pokemon. Alright, yes. Oop. Easy. Number 5, 2 out of 3. So yeah, we have to catch a lot, we have to defeat a lot, we have to do a lot. We have to do a lot until it eventually gets recorded in the Pokedex, so. So since we need to battle one, we need to battle a few. That sucks already. One more. You got, but reminder, don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on Pokemon. Check your research task for it. The problem is you have to get pretty close for it. When your tasks get started up being spotted, right? Yeah. Go wait for you up ahead. Catch up when you finish some tasks. Well, that sucks. Whatever. I'll work on it. Well, how many do I need to do with Shinx? So, what we're doing now... Okay. Thanks. I wanted to look up Shinx. Thanks to Icon Drift. I hate you. I'm seeing you by number of different forms you attained. Come on. Oh, well, that sucks. Anyways. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Oh my god. Like that. Around here, you find a Pokemon called Weasel. It's got an aggressive disposition. That means he'll try to hit you move just like Shinx and you need a battle to catch it. If you're taking too much damage, you'll black out, but yeah, I know. Speaking of which, your research tasks for these include seeing it use a certain move. If you need to see it use a move in battle. Right, some tasks require battling. Go ahead, you'll take care of some. You take care of some of Basil's research tasks, then come talk to me. Ow. Throw the Pokeball. You caught Weasel. Number caught. Oh. So, catch up with the cart. Oops, shit. I'll get better. See? There we go. Right in the butt. Right in the butt. Well, no. Come here. Thank you. Oh, Wurmple. There we go. Now where did Kari go? Oh, here she is. You're doing quite well for yourself. Here, a little work heating up on me, your own crafting kit. Crafting kit, no need for a workbench. Here's a recipe for potions, too. 1 Wormberry, 1 medicinal leaf. Crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using any materials you have in your satchel. I've got an apricorn and a Tumblestone to make a Pokeball anytime. Or Nornberry and medicinal leaf, you can make a potion to heal your Pokemon. How does your research? Cover your Pokedex will tell if there are tasks you finished and can report. There's still a lot more I need to do. Report back to Press Latin once you've got some research tasks good and done. So, we need to get enough research tasks in order... That was not my Pokemon. We need to get a lot of research tasks done in order to rank up. And this takes a bit. I'm gonna be honest, this does take a bit to do. And it's definitely the tutorial of the game is doing this, and this takes a while to do. Boom. Get in the ball, get the Ponyta. There's a few Pokemon around, you know. Ponyta, there's a Drifloon that will appear at night time. A few of that kind of stuff. And this takes a while. I'm used to long tutorials, even in Pokemon games like Sun and Moon has kind of a long tutorial. This tutorial's long and I run away. That's probably pretty dangerous. Rapidash, I am not ready to fight that yet, but oh god. What are my tasks for Ponyta? Defeat with water type moves. Times you've given it food. I don't. Can I? Hold on. Yeah. There we go. That's part of a task. Okay. I'm gonna keep him covered. Let me go first! Super effective. Oh no, come back! Like that's all I've used Ember. What? Oh, I never found Eevee! Hold on. I never found Eevee. Out here, and there's an Eevee. Oh, hold on. I never found that while I was wandering out around here. No, not the Bidoof. No, no, no! I got an Eevee. I got an Eevee. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Here's the thing. I'm thinking of using an Eevee to evolution on my team. So I'm gonna go back to the village and put Eevee on my team then, so that I get some levels. But shoot. Oh dear God. Avoided the attack. No. Come on. Here we go. There we go, I defeated it. The Shanks got. I'm gonna go back and switch out the Eevee while we're here, since I didn't expect to find an Eevee around here. Just grab everything. Grab everything. Oh, God. Hi. Oh, for God's sakes. While we're here, heading back, let's listen attentively to get the crafting kit. Survey reports and the rewards they offer. When you survey reports, you'll see money based on level and number of Pokemon you caught. You have more money to fill certain conditions, such as catching species of Pokemon for the first time. So that's a lot. Also, now update your Pokedex with new data. Once you reach level 10, they will be fully good, so... Shinx is at research level 9, so we're actually really close there. Moundo's at research level 8, so we're really close there. We're not there yet. Not quite there yet. They need to complete a few tasks for you to go up in rank. So yeah. So let's... And I want to see my Pokemon. Which Pokemon would you like to bring with you? So, yay, we can switch Pokemon here. So let's move like this. Thank you. And Weasel, I might as well add in here. And I'd rather have in here, so yeah. This is going to be how we do this. That's what I want to use. Right. So what you're doing here is you're going around trying to get research task updates so you get to the next star. This took me a while first time going through here, and I'm surprised we're actually nearly done with it already here. But, fucking Joy-Con drift. Number of heavy specimens you caught, number defeated. Come on. And this took me a while to go through, and it kind of makes me feel like this tutorial is really spoiled apricot. It makes me feel like this tutorial is really long, and I'm kinda used to longer tutorials in Pokemon games. I find Pokemon Sun and Moon's tutorial pretty long going through the Pokemon school. And I've dealt with long tutorials in other games as well. Like for example, Kingdom Hearts 2 has a really long tutorial. But the difference between that and like this is that Kingdom Hearts has a really interesting story to keep you going along through the tutorial. This is just like, I just want to get out of this tutorial to continue on with the game, continue on with the game. What is Shink's task? Number defeated, number you've seen use quick attack, number caught. I only caught one. Hi, how are you doing? Battle, please. Ow. Get in the ball. There we go. There, I caught Shanks. Come on. So yeah, this is kind of, I feel, long tutorial, but it's kind of a little bit interesting. I mean, I'm definitely going through it faster than I was first recording because now I know what the heck I'm doing. But, you know, this tutorial still feels pretty long for a Pokemon game, I'll be honest. Number of light specimens, quite interesting. Get in the ball. Another thought. Alright. Whoops. Come on. More ball. Number defeated. Number of times you've seen me use Poison Sting. Arceus, nice. Get that. Okay. Remember. Remember again. Thankfully, I believe if you use a Pokemon, that, you know, if you need to see a Pokemon use a certain move and you are the one using it, I believe that does count towards the research stuff from what I remember from doing this. It's been like a day because I got sick for a day and that sucked. Oh, and you noticed me. That's wonderful. Go. Use quick attack. What do I need to do? How many Starly? I need to catch some without being spotted, right? That's better. Now, I think we probably will have enough to rank up at this point. Let's go. Yes, protagonist without unlimited stamina. That stops. At least in Breath of the Wild, there was a reason for giving me limited stamina and can't run forever, but like, God. Yay! I did a thing. 10 or more Pokemon in one report sheet. Nice. Yay! See, when they are complete, you get to have the Pokedex actually fill out. So these Pokemon live in herds on the grassland. Newborn foals lack their fiery manes, which will develop about an hour after birth. Shake this body to generate electricity. Its stature relates its aggression. One must be patient to tame this Pokemon. 2 entries. Entries completed get a lot more points. And now we're good to rank up. I didn't really hear anything about the ranks. Head back to village. I'll report to good news to Captain Silent. It's about time you earned yourself a star. Have my shinks out because again, know what's coming up because of the screwed up recording, and I know what battle's coming up. Do-do-do. Ta-da! You have made progress. Seems you've earned yourself a star. With this, you officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use Heavy Balls. Pokemon of up to level 20 will also obey your orders while in battle. Rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now, too. More money! Having as well, there are further recipes you need for crafting. Recipes for crafting Heavy Balls. Crafting revives. Stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. Proving your worth by moving up through a rank is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. Higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Getting your work done, research pass. For today at least, you earn yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Oh, this music. So well fighting, my boy. I believe the jolly good. Congratulations in order. Well done earning your first star rank. But they don't know you taste so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we've been very busy from now on between our survey court duties and requests from folks here. Mind me, if you are taking on the request from Beauregard. Oh yeah, I probably should check that out. Good to life aren't too familiar Pokemon, you see. When problems arise, survey courts get called for help. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help and talk to them, while others requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you appropriate to request a card? What's it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Warfade could handle for it for me. It's going to require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Ah yes, that request came from my Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. People of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we can establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. The next day. Listen, do you have that time? There's something I could use your help with. Alright. Thank you. I'm waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you call out Pokemon, you may want to visit the pastures to change up your team. Already done. Meet Akari in the training grounds. Well, you wanted the Wurmple, correct? Here's a Wurmple. Hey, brought me one. Must be as good as the rumors say. I like the name of Wurmple already. Told Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautify. Considering I found a level 20 Dustox in the failed recording, they can evolve into Dustox, sir. Keep the name with that in mind. It's a tough decision. Why did you like best? Butissa, Beautifried, or Eugene? I like Butissa too. I guess I decided then. If Butissa is he a splendiferous, beautiful. I wait and see. If it becomes a Dustox. That's like honey. Good for you. Here's very much. You can save merit points for items and trade Pokemon with others. Okay, someone far away. Okay, this is the trading. Okay, item exchange. A rare candy. That's what a rare candy looks like? Okay, interesting. Firestone. Firestone, Ice Stone. Oh, so I actually want to get a Glaceon? So I'm not against that. Ooh, wait, Razor Stone? Actually, maybe I won't use Glaceon. Ooh. Maybe I'll go grab a Weavile instead. If I find these, I get a Weavile with a Razor Claw, right? I don't know if I want to use Eevee now. Shoot. Razor Fang, Dubious Disc, Linking Cord. Hold by a certain Pokemon. Definitely some of these are items that you need to trade to evolve with. I might not use Eevee. I might actually get like a Sneasel. And get Razor Claw and get a Weavile instead, actually. Because I've never used a Weavile before. I've wanted to. I don't know. Oh, God. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm back. Maybe I'll use Weavile. I don't know what Pokemon I want to use on my team yet. I don't know what I want to use on my team. Now you're busy. Listen, I had an epiphany. And that is, I got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly. We had to work together to help complete the Pokedex. Partner? Here's my partner, Pikachu. That actually made the sound effect this time. I say that because in the failed recording, Pikachu did not make the sound effect. That was weird during the failed recording. Protected by those chinks, I got too scared to think straight and I couldn't handle it. Battling as a team. Ever since then, my partners refuse to listen to anything I tell them. Being honest, I'm not even sure how to order them, how to guide them in battle. Oh, there it is again. Never mind. It didn't make the sound effect. Made that weird thing. Never mind. That's normal then. I saw you and your Pokemon work together, but that's going to need to do more too. Have a battle with me. I'll learn how to fight effectively. Shinx, didn't I have my pony down front? I don't. So, we can use Strong Style, Add Style, and I learned the hard way what Strong Style does in my failed recording. Let's see if I can flinch Pikachu. Oh, not that. That did finish like I thought. You two Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. Thank you for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Guess I was wrong then. I'll start to work more as a team by partner the way you do. Soon Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. By the way, Professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. Both Pokemon and moves have types. I'm happy that this type matchup chart's here. I hope I can end up looking at it any time. You're the one, the new recruit that everyone's talking about. The name's Zizu, Captain of the Security Corps. I see you got some fighting you. Figured I could stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zizu is a master of ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon truly mastered moves, you can actually use them in different styles. I learned that the hard way from my failed recording. On the one hand, you could choose to deliver a move in strong style. It will deal more damage, but after it take longer for your Pokemon to act. And you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation. Ride your Pokemon with a little nudge. Once your Pokemon has mastered a move, you can have it. Needs mastered. You can have it use the move in either agile style or strong style, pressing the L or R button when selecting a move in battle. Sometimes your Pokemon will naturally master a move and lock their style simply by leveling up. So, this part right here, this is where in my failed recording I realized that my audio was not recording. I'm gonna see if I'll show you that reaction there, because I do have it, but it's like, oh god. Oh my god, I realized I wasn't recording without any volume this whole time. My mic was muted, my desktop was muted, oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Okay. Oh god, really? Are you kidding me? It was muted this whole time? And I didn't realize it. I know why it was muted as well. And I didn't... fuck. Oh my god, that's awful. That is like 40 minutes of recording just gone. That's 40 minutes of recording just gone. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, for God's sakes. Alright. Alright, I will... Damn it, I'll re-record it. Damn it. Fuck. Shit. That sucked. Yeah. Anyways, onwards. One more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. This teaching should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. That's the last time I went to meet Mai. I mentioned that Wildfire I could use help with Mai's request. I meet her down the past foot of Aspiration Hill. That as well. Once you've read your Pokemon team, perhaps had them learn some new moves from Tizu if you like. Cool. Your Pokemon can master the moves or learn new moves, such as TMs. Let me... Interesting. Rest, Swift, okay. Aerial Ace, Magical Leaf. Ooh, Aerial Ace. Rock Smash, Stealth Rock. Ooh, you can learn Stealth Rock? Okay. Rest, Swift. Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, Swift, Rest, Baby Doll Eyes. Not bad. I learned stuff from leveling up though, like normal, right? Eevee, Swift, Focus Energy, Calm Mind, Rest, Baby Doll Eyes. Don't want to do that unless I want to evolve into Sylveon. I really don't. Weasel. Rock Smash, Swift, Bulk Up, Rest. Oh, wait on this. I will wait on this. Let's go out. Well. Yep, cool. Hi. Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to, anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. It's what I call secret backstrike technique. I already figured that out. Hitting one back with your Pokeball will surprise, making it easier to catch or giving you an advantage once a battle starts. Hit a Pokemon from behind for our chance to successful catch or to gain advantage when starting a battle. That technique is called a backstrike. If you part of the survey cord now, working to create the that Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Okay. You're that boy from the survey corps who fell from the sky, aren't you? Listen here, Mama. I need to tell you about this great cake noodle recipe I invented. Called the mushroom cake. Poured 20 years of mushroom foraging know how to come into coming up with this recipe, and I know it's a winner. Promise, folks here aren't kidding on the recipe's amazing potential. Your talk filled. People who see you making mushroom cakes famous as you are, I'm sure they'll want to give it a go too. To do the recipe, all you have to do is return spread a good word by using it. Oh, and you'll need to get the key ingredient for the recipe yourselves. Ground not from the forges of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. One springy mushroom's all you need. I'll be waiting. Okay. One springy mushroom. Alright, let's go. Grab that. Bye, Starly. I can dodge you. Dodge. There may be certain Pokemon that make their own on the other side of the bridge. Have you passed unless you're first? Oh, wait, your rank, you should be fine. Go on then. Mount your guard down. Now treat the safety if you find yourself in trouble. Over here! Mike, this is horror-fated. A new face in the village. Not that it matters if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. I am one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. But that talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. You feel confident you can lead your Pokemon in battle. That's good to hear. 30 course of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here's my partner Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice. That mean any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Oh shit. That's not good. God, everything here is rollout and I chose the damn blind Diamond Star. Miss! Damn it. That's not good. It'll eventually stop with its relaxed fuck. Oh my god, it's still fixated on using roll, which sucks. That sucks. Oh god, rollout is just the fate of my existence right now. Jeez. Bow, bow, bow. Look, same type of attack bonus and priority. So yeah. And roll out, yep. This is gonna hurt. Oh god. You're still fixated on using rollout, stop. Yeah, level up. New move. Come on. Really aren't one to use with absolute buffoon to figure to keep my partner. I'll fall, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. But you have these. You people make all kinds of things to do crafting, don't you? These appear to be useful materials. 5 vivid jokes. Also called a morning dew buds. Use that material for crafting items that can restore vitality to a Pokemon that has fainted. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories to the children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need some trouble to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble up upon Deer Track Heights. Arceus and full, like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? Deer Track Heights. Your ARC phone is beeping. That thing you have, it's showing you where you gotta go, isn't it? My mind, that's some curious sort of map. Is that one of the galaxy inventions I keep hearing about? No. It certainly does seem to show us the way Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this in your hands. You'll do great out there, I know it. Seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Survey Corps' new one. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I must ask, you already know about Almighty Sinnoh. Almighty what now? I mean, well, that's the region. That's what the region will be later. What was to be expected? Let me just get out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow. This land of history was born in the process. It is by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are sent to the people across the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh, and it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me and you may understand. I see. So. Boom. Da-da-da. Crafting. Where is it? Yeah, crafting kit. Yeah, I need black tumblestones for that. Yeah. What is that? Oh, that's a Starly. I couldn't see it properly. Number defeated. He's level 10. Bye. Cricketot's keeping going. Yeah, Cricketot's not very good. Don't want to use it. It's not very good. It's burned! Bye! Oh yeah, mine helped me get out. I'm out some cherry berries, no shiny red ones. I got some trees on here, but I don't think I can reach them for me. That's where you come in, friend. How many Pokeballs on a berry tree and a Pokemon on a berry tree? Pokeball throws Pokemon in mine. You seem to waste an empty ball. Hand me 3 cherry berries to get, I'll give you a handy tip. How many cherry berries do I have? I guess I have 3. Here's the handy tip I was talking about. You can throw a berry in your wild Pokemon to get their attention and keep them distracted. I already figured that out. Why not give it a try on some of the Cricketot around here? But Cricketot sucks! I don't want to like to you gave me 15 Pokeballs. That's actually really nice. Interesting music. get in the ball. Easy. Number caught. Fucking Joy-Con drift. Remember heavy specimens caught. Fucking Joy-Con drift again. Number defeated. Number of times you use roll. Number you defeated with the water type move. Oh, god damn it. That's an easy ball. Bye. Do not lower accuracy. Brought you to become obscure. I don't know what it means to be obscure. That was not what it meant. That's for sure. Black almost does. Oh, cool. I can make heavy balls. Number defeated, number caught without being spotted, number defeated. Come on. I'm just trying to go up the path here, but you Pokemon are in my way. I mean, I'll take the bit of experience before we... yes, quick attack. Exactly what I want to use. Thank you, Joy-Con Drift. I hate you so much. God. Bye. Okay. Oh, so even your professors had to join us. Thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha now, could I? Both as your business, fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of the ancients, blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker. You just stirred the peace with a racket. That's what you're here for, Horfade, to drive the interloper from this place. I'm sure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Thank you. Oh my word, what a large specimen. No wonder alpha Pokemon are few across land. They're all oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big, though. They are strong and main no moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you are a stronger skill than this alpha, so go show it that beyond any mistaking. Careful, Warfare. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself, not a powerful and hardy foe. Let's take it. Make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Pokemon in size below red are called Alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon are larger than others and may know moves that are very difficult, that are rare for the species. They appear to be very difficult to catch. Alright. Press the Y button during the battle. Check the action order of all Pokemon currently battling. This shows the order in which Pokemon will take their upcoming turns based on their action feat. Yay! Oh, they actually added that? That's really nice. Burn! There we go. burn was healed, okay. If that missed, I would have been upset. There goes the easy! Really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best novel like that truly reminds me of a legendary hero of old. We best make sure Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. What in the world? It's the great word here. That's an evolution of Stantler, obviously. He looks upon you with kindness, Horfaded. I say the Great Weeder is taking a like to you. That is fortune. Steam Pokemon that can dash across the expansive sea while bearing a human on his back. Even he deems worthy, at least. He's a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff. Pokemon letting someone ride their bike just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. There's our Laventon, Horfaded. Captain Silene sent me. But that once Horfaded carried out those requests, we'd be able to set up a base camp. About that, I know there's a joint decision by admin and commander, but still, it's really fun for us to have more base camps like this. We see we've been delaying created by Almighty Snow for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with a Pokemon, then I imagine you should be allowed to use this land. The Great Weirder has taken a liking to Horfaded as well. This is a good sign. Many thanks for what you did today. Clan Leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show us my appreciation with the proper reward as soon as I can. Bye. If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokedex. We should be able to have the base camp set up once the construction core arrives. Here we have it. New base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I call it the Heights Camp. For now, when you set out from the village, you can ask to escort to this base camp to study your students directly from here. Having another base camp to start from will be a great help on our surveys. Nice work today, everyone. Let's say we all head back to the Wallflower. Yay! Yay! Cool. Nice. Benny, old chum, you told Potato Mochi, please, and make it for 3 today as well. God, this music. Have you all heard the grave news? The frenzied Cleaver from the rumors ended up among some Arc Galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. Medical reports have had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. This is the Cleaver that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning. Yes, I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Now, if further investigation is in order, the survey courts will, of course, start their task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon. I'm sure Horfaded here can handle things just fine. Her face! Are you certain I've heard Cleaver so mighty even Alpha Pokemon don't fear him? Now, you forget the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we as survey courts are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, I believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. The next day. Good morning. Hurry to the commander's office before he decides to use you for sumo practice. Okay. We'll do that in the next part. I think I want to go and edit this before continuing on. because of the weird way I'm gonna have to edit this. But yeah, that'd be it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. After we complete our first alpha Pokemon, we defeat our first alpha Pokemon, and we're gonna go take on Cleavor probably next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Hope you have a good day.